I just went to the doctors. I'm 40 weeks and 4 days pregnant. This child does not want to leave me, and all I got was good news, and yet I have not stopped crying. And I don't even know. Like, I can't even give it a reason for this. I don't know why I'm crying. Oh my god, I could pick on so much of my body right now, but I don't even need to. I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. It's not an issue. We got good news. All good news. It's okay. All right, I look a little bit better, sort of. I've just completely given up on trying to decrease redness in my face because I'm either blowing my nose from allergies or I'm crying and blowing my nose from that. So it's no point in really covering it up because I just blow it off anyway. Quick introduction. Hello, my name is Sarah, and if you are new here, I am now very pregnant and quite over it. This is the belly. There's a couple stretch marks. I got most of my stretch marks actually down my legs and stuff. And then on my boobs because they've never been this big and they didn't know they could be this big. So that was fun. But my belly, I guess, so far nothing. I kind of think there might be some after because I've heard that they can show up afterwards. But anyway, that's me. Last week I had my checkup. Same thing, 39 weeks and 4 days. And I was going to do a cervical check, which is fine. I expected it to feel kind of like a pap smear, and it was sort of at first, but the doctor that I had there was a little bit more abrupt, I guess. And I've seen her before, but she's not my ideal doctor. Like, she's great at what she does, and I appreciate the work she does, and she's kind. She's not gentle, really, I guess. So because I wasn't expecting or didn't know what to expect last time, that cervical check went very differently because it was very forceful. It kind of felt like this is going to get very, like, I'm just gonna say it as it is. So if you're uncomfortable with that, don't watch. It felt basically like you were having sex with a lubed up dick that you were not prepared for. So even though there was moisture and there was like lubrication, the body was not prepared to receive that. And it was not fun. And then on top of that, you've got someone just being like, okay, just relax. Like, I can't feel anything if your cervix is clenched up like this. And I'm like, you're telling me? Yeah, okay, well, you're the one doing this, so maybe you want to make me relax by not being so forceful. Anyway, long story short, the entire procedure was over very quickly, and she couldn't really do anything because my cervix was still very far back, baby was still very posterior, and she was like, yeah, you're just like, nothing's happening this week, most likely. I'm like, okay. I say it really rude. She wasn't that rude. It was just at that point I was like, what just happened? And I think it took me a little bit after that because I was like, I'm gonna have to do another cervical check. Like, I might need to get a membrane sweep. I might need to do all this stuff. But based off of that experience, I don't want to do any of these things. They're I feel like traumatizing was too strong of a word, but it was not a great experience. So fast forward to today. This is an appointment I've been hoping I'd get to call in and cancel and be like, I don't need this appointment because I've had my baby. But no, there I was, ready for my appointment, and it was with a different doctor. She's the doctor I actually really hope that I have for my delivery. I expressed to her today that I was not very comfortable with how last week went, and I was like, I don't think it's a doctor problem. Like, I'm not blaming her. I think it was just, for her, it was standard procedure, and for me it was brand new, and so I didn't know what to expect. Therefore, I didn't know what to communicate, and I was a little bit in shock before it was all over. And so this doctor today was like, okay, like, no worries. She talked to me about everything. I started crying like as soon as she walked in being like, how are you feeling this week? And I'm like, warm. Like, it's been really hot out. I'm tired. And then I started crying and I was like, I've been more emotional, I guess. I think I'm just overwhelmed because I thought baby would be here by now. And she's like, that's normal. And I was like, I also feel like I can't express any milk so far. I haven't gotten anything. So that's also not a great situation. Which again, it means nothing. And it's not even something I'm worried about because I'm like, baby doesn't come, we make baby come. Or we pull him out. I don't make milk, we give him formula. It's not a big deal. We live in an awesome world where we can supplement any situation. It's not something that I'm like that stressed about, I thought. But still very much emotional about it all. And she was so gentle and nice, just saying like, this is normal, you're still a great mom even if you don't breastfeed. It doesn't matter whether there's choice or whether that is something you can't do. She's like, we aren't there yet. Let's worry about just like, let's focus on one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. Take a nap and then you wake up and deal with what happens next. If you're good. And then when she did the cervical exam, she was also very, very patient, and she was like, okay, this is what you're gonna feel. She had also had me take off my mask earlier, which was really nice because then she's like, you need to take your mask off and just breathe. Like, you're good, just we're safe here. It was much better experience overall, and it felt a lot better. Like, it was still a little uncomfortable, but like not even, it was like, I'd say 50 to 70% less uncomfortable than what last time was. So then that was all good, and I got in my car, started crying, started texting my friends first about how much better this situation went today than last week. And I think just maybe addressing it made me just cry so hard. And then my mother-in-law, I call her after most of my appointments and we just chat for a bit. She was like, hey, how'd it go? And I was like, I'm a mess. Like, I'm gonna shower and then I'll call you back when I can actually breathe because I was not feeling good. And I was like, I just got the best news ever. Like, I'm 50% effaced. Baby's working his way down. We're doing good things. And I'm sitting here crying about it. Like, I don't understand what's going on. So I calmed down, called her. That was a good conversation. Now I think I'm gonna have a nap. This is 40 weeks and 4 days pregnant, I guess. I feel like I have no life and I feel like I have no purpose. And I feel like all I do is think about my baby coming, and every single day I'm like, ooh, there's a cramp. Ooh, like, let's not get your hopes up. But then of course I get a little bit of my hopes up and then it doesn't happen. And I'm like, it doesn't mean anything. It's not like I'm winning the lottery and I'm like, I hope I win the lottery with no control over it. It's like, no, I'm hoping my baby comes today. And if he doesn't, I know he'll be here by Saturday because that's just how things are gonna work. Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've had very few emotional breakdowns, whatever, in the past 9 months. Like, I've had my fair share, but nothing crazy. In fact, like, I wouldn't say emotional is one of the symptoms I've had until this week, and literally like the last 4 days. Today was the first day I actually full-on cried, especially like that. Like, the other days I've kind of just been like, oh, I'm tired. I feel like I'm on the verge of tears all the time. I don't know if I'm tired from not sleeping or if I'm just tired of being pregnant. Both, most likely. Other update, I haven't gained weight in the last month until this week where I put on 5 pounds. So I guess my doctor's happy. I think the size of my feet are probably part of it because they are super swollen and looking squishy and fun. I'm not loving my face right now, but it's not like I'm gonna really change it. I've also had really bad allergies due to the heat. That's where I'm at right now. I have a bunch of YouTube videos I want to film for my other channel, topics I've been writing about and topics I've been reading about and experiencing. And to be honest, it's just very difficult because like I said, I don't really like my face right now. I don't feel confident, or not even confident. Like, I feel confident as an existing human. I don't really care too much about it. I guess I feel uncomfortable with me. And when I look at myself, I don't really recognize myself. So it makes it really awkward when I'm editing videos or if I have to see myself on camera, because it kind of makes me a little bit sad of just like, I don't even look like I've just gained weight. I just look puffy. I look sick. I look, ugh. I guess I just look pregnant. 9 months pregnant. 10 months pregnant. I've literally been pregnant for 10 months at this point. How fun. So yeah, I hope that I do get a chance, like if I don't have a baby tonight or tomorrow, which really am not. Every day I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's morning and I'm still not feeling nothing. So guess we're gonna have to figure out something to do today. I have no life. I have no plans. We were supposed to get our windows done today and someone called and was like, oh, we can't get them done today. Can we just like call you and give you a couple days notice? I'm like, works for me. That's the most exciting thing going on in my life right now. So I did book acupuncture for tomorrow, and this video is all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm rambling a lot. I'm hoping I can edit it down a little bit. It's very rambly. But I booked acupuncture for tomorrow to hopefully induce some labor because we're working on it. We're getting there. Things are going well. So that could help. And then if that doesn't work, I've got a membrane or another check, like a cervical check on Thursday. Ideally, they can get, like, if I'm dilated at all, which I'm not right now, if I'm dilated by Thursday, they can do a membrane sweep. Ugh, doesn't sound super fun, but that's okay. And if they cannot, then I will have an ultrasound, double check baby's okay, make sure things are good, which he will be. And then if nothing happens by Saturday, I think we're getting induced Saturday. And then we'll hopefully have a baby Saturday, Sunday, sometime in then. Never in my life did I ever think I'd be pregnant for this long. My TikTok algorithms are only showing me videos right now of women who are like, oh, I got pregnant 2 months after giving birth. And I'm like, I don't like this. Like, my heart literally just started beating faster at the idea of that because that sounds absolutely awful. So that won't be happening at all. Like, no. When people end up with Irish twins, like they've got 2 babies within a year of each other, like my mom did with my brothers, oh, makes me want to vomit. Makes me want to vomit. That is a freaking long time to be pregnant, man. Way too long. All at once, consecutively, oh, no. Anyway, that's this update. I'm gonna hopefully throw this up to my computer and pray that there's something worth editing here because I just rambled for 15 minutes straight. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy what you see, you can go ahead and like this video, and hopefully there will be more positive content soon. Pregnancy's a wild ride, and sometimes your emotions decide we're good for 3 months until suddenly not, and they're like, just kidding, let's make you cry for no reason all day long. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.